Hey yo, what it do? Good afternoon, all my lovely shooters and collectors and fine people in the world. What is going on? I'll let y'all kick for a second. Chris, my brother, what it do? What it do? Good afternoon, my dog. Robert, what it do, my brother? How y'all folks doing this good afternoon? Shit, I'm chilling, dog. I can't complain. Same as always, same as always. I ain't got too much going on today. Figured I'll sit down and kick it with the boys for a minute. Packing up for a job, yes sir. Get it in, my brother, get it in. Oh, said a friend asked me to DJ a party. Never done that one before. Okay. Might have gotten a sneak in or two like that in my past. Nothing too serious though. Like, like you said, just in charge of the music type shit. You got a real big responsibility on your hands, my brother. Treat that right, cause shit, you messed that up once. That's a hard thing to get back. You know what I'm saying? You mess up the DJ skills one time, everybody like, oh yeah, no, not him, bro. Yeah, for sure. But nah, yeah, I hope that go good though. It's been a minute since I been to any sort of outings. I knew she was gonna do that. I knew she was gonna do that. So it's a company getaway type shit. Okay. Can't hate on that. Also, you told them you never done it before. Facts. Shit, they got their fair warning. You know what I'm saying? But shit, they must have picked you for a reason. That must have been some sort of, community vote, something. Somebody brought up Chris. They was like, oh yeah, shit, fuck it. He got the flow. Come on with it. Type shit. See, old me used to stay posted with the new music, knowing what folks liked all that. Right now, hell no, he wouldn't even trust me to be no DJ. I wouldn't even trust myself. I don't know what these folks are here listening to. Just want some background music, but I'm out here bringing speakers and lights. Type shit. See, yeah. Speakers and lights is crazy. But shit, now sometimes you gotta kind of play it like that if you're doing like, especially music where it's in the background, but shit, everybody can still hear it. You know what I'm saying? For me, a fake introvert person, shit. Sometimes I'm only paying attention to the background music. I'm on my phone. I ain't paying attention to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. It's me, my phone, and some background music type shit. And all that, I figure I'm gonna over deliver, wash my hands after. I get you. I mean, shit, I feel like that's still respectable. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you showing up with a boombox and your phone speakers, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it work. Nah, shit. In my mind, ain't nothing wrong with going a little overboard. Worst thing you're gonna do is have to turn it down a little bit. If they be like, nah, bro, that's too much. Like, all right, bet. Shit, we got volume. But now the lights and all that. I don't know. Oh my god, I should just put a bunch of hey yo. If it wasn't saying like people's names in it type shit, I don't even think people would notice. Oh yeah, Papa song type shit. Yeah. Hey, don't give me no ideas because I've been trying to think of little situations where I could plug that in or play it or something like that. But a party would be fire. Oh shit. Nah, yeah, I could see that. People would be like, "What is this? Like, where is this coming from?" Filled with like 100 doctors. Oh man, what type of music do would 100 doctors even like played in the background? Like a classical elevator music type of thing, or like what? How would that even go? I know you probably got your good idea, but yeah, like what what do you play for 100 doctors? In my mind, it got to be like it depends. Like if it's 100 fucking brain surgeons, do they like calm shit, or am I about to walk in here and be playing some death metal or something? Because that's all they be wanting to hear sometimes. I don't know. J Dog, what's up, my brother? Afternoon, my dog. I ain't sending out no messages or nothing. I was hopping on. I just said fuck it and press go. I missed Papa's 30-minute live earlier. That's what I have queued up, a bunch of sax lounge type shit. Okay, okay, okay. That's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? You'll want it like calm, collective. You know what I'm saying? You might hear some high notes in between for the folks that like to, spice it up a little bit. Somebody gonna walk up to the key and be like, "Yeah, those hi hats are amazing. Oh my gosh," type shit. Wants to speak, yeah. They want some line dancer for a few minutes, so I have some of that downloaded. That's about it. Okay, okay, okay. You gotta throw that to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. You gotta throw some of that in there. You know what I'm saying? Candy, what up, dog? Shit, we working on it, my brother. I've been doing my outside work recently. That's why I haven't been popping on my afternoons. But yeah, we still trying to get official with it, my brother. Need to make some coffee, yes sir. It's water and fruit punch for me today. Hold on, is it fruit punch? What the fuck is this? Is this tropical or fruit? Fruit punch, yeah. Fruit punch today. Some FFV2 soundtrack. Damn, what is that? What is that? FFV2. Damn, why is that ringing the bell? But I don't know what that is. Hold on, what do you say? I wish I had a Tesla robot to make coffee so I ain't have to leave the bed. Hey, type shit. That'd be smart as fuck. Or you could just, well, nah, I wouldn't bring the coffee maker to the room. That shit be smelling strong as hell. I mean, unless you like something like that. I keep the mini fridge and all that, but I probably wouldn't do no actual makers or nothing. I probably wouldn't even juice up here. Hell no. I do that shit in the kitchen. Oh, Final Fantasy. Okay, my bad, my bad. Yeah, I pretty much have zero clue about anything of that shape or sorts. Final Fantasy is that a movie and a game, or is that more of a game? Because like I said, y'all gonna hate me on some of these topics. I am about 0% updated type shit. Zelda piano, they would know shit. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's actually funny. Nah, I probably wouldn't know neither, for real, for real. Like I know what you talking about, but the soundtrack, yeah, I literally wouldn't know type shit. See, I saw a Tesla yesterday with a fuck Elon sticker on it for real. I usually see them with the F Trump stickers on them. That's what we see the most out here. I ain't seen no F Elon stickers. That's funny. I don't look at Elon like that. I was watching something yesterday, 2 days ago, about how he was throwing up salutes and shit, but I don't believe none of that shit. They was kind of rationalizing all that, but I don't know. I don't look. I don't pay attention to them fools. Elon had the last laugh because he bought it from Elon. Type shit. Makes no sense, but makes sense. Checks out. Okay, I got you, Chris. That's more of a game. Okay, I see. Like it get talked about a shit ton, but yeah, that was never my wave back then. That was more of my folks thing type shit. Pretty rational for sure. On what basis we talking about? It's a good car for a lazy guy. And the engine to boot, preventing crashes as much as possible. Type shit. I feel that. That's kind of why I hate my Duke's fucking Hyundai truck. It got that auto drive shit in it, the lane assist, try to drive for you sometimes, all that extra shit. No. If I don't want it, like turn that shit the fuck off. If I wanted a Tesla, I would have got the shit with the software. Every time I want to drift left a little bit or something or avoid some shit in the road, the truck like, no, stay in the middle. Like, damn, you like to not see shit until I'm 5 feet away from it. Yeah, the shit like that, yeah. I get what you're saying with the lazy folks and shit, but even then, like if I ever did just want to use it, like shit, we drive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not much of a flyer. We might be in the car for 7, 800, 900 miles. It'd be cool as hell if I could have the car do the first 150. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. And just be like, all right, I got the rest. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that, nah. Or minus 500. J Dog, he's stupid. Brookside, what's up, my brother? Good afternoon, Doc. Hold on, what do you say? I, I intentionally avoid anyone successful, so I've never hang with Avon. I probably wouldn't even chill with them boys, dog. I'd probably I have some very in my mind legitimate questions that I would love to have answered. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not legitimate towards the logic, but shit, fuck it. You're the only person I feel like that would know. So yeah, if I met bro, I probably would have 2 or 3 questions for him or something, just to get that craze out of my head of thinking bro might know some shit. But all you got to do is lie. So I mean, those thoughts only go but so far. The STI in future you is gonna get a Tesla. I'm taking an STI over a Tesla any day. Any fucking day. I don't care how fast that Tesla can go. I'm taking the STI. I don't give a fuck. I can get my hands on the STI now, and also I could go to the dealership and get a brand new shit. But no, fuck that. I want the STI. I feel you on that because I could actually get my hands on one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The most successful you in all seven seas. I like that, J Dog. That's smooth. That's smooth. That's all the distance I can do. I can't block you or tiny. Oh my god. You're the passenger. It stays in the lane, keeps it cool, but you gotta worry sometimes when it take it. Hold on. Want to just take over and be up the center lane. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. See with that, I just don't like it. It's sometimes I don't want to call it aggressive because the shit ain't aggressive. Like it don't, like you say, it don't take over the car. But at the same time, like I drive how I drive. Like I've never wrecked a car in my life. So I wouldn't like if I'm swerving, it's for a fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm avoiding a fucking manhole, some shit, or whatever the case may be, or the road just might be turning, and I'm not ready to fucking follow the road just yet. Like something, but no, that should see a yellow line or anything yellow and try to follow the shit. No, fuck that. That's the shit I ain't cool with. Shit, can I time out other mods? Is that even an option? Oh, it's an option for me. I don't know if it's an option for y'all. I don't be looking at that shit on other channels. That would be hilarious. Oh shit, Chris, he was talking about you. Hey yo, that's good guys, and now you have a Tesla. Heartbreaking. Damn, I didn't know that. For a new SDI, but 04, 08, and 2010. Hold on. What you talking about, Chris? I came out for a new SDI. Oh, for a few STIs. My bad. I can't read. I actually saw a WRX with no plates doing a 110 on the interstate. Immediately thought there goes Polly with someone's car. What color was it? If it was yellow, hey, you know what I'm saying? Would have thought the same thing. My boy's moving up in the world. Y'all funny as hell. But I could get a full OEM STI though. Beautiful. It's my lady's people car. And shit, I'm trying to talk him into it. I told him, yeah, shit, I've been loving cars my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I've taken care of every single car I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? So shit, hey, probably means he's never wrecked his own car. Allegedly. I should have threw that in there first. But no, for real though. Been driving since shit. I don't want to say 12, 13, but like I've been behind the wheel. I ain't gonna speak on like how Dukes and them used to let me drive and shit. A lot of that was like, different shit, bitch, put me in different situations. I done drove buses, U-Hauls, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But as I was growing up, type shit, it kind of weaned its way out. I ain't drive for a long time, but nowadays, like I done went through my own cars, having my own shit. But now, literally, I've never wrecked a car. I've been in wrecks, but never with me behind the wheel though. For sure, I don't brag on that. Of course, like that's not nothing to brag on, but like, for the case scenario of how long I've been driving, for me never to have hit a stop sign, a pole, some concrete, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I've completed every 3-point turn, all type of shit. Like, nah, I'm on that. I don't necessarily brag about it, but I love when people talk shit or when we driving real nice, expensive cars or something. And I'm like, nah, bro, let me drive. Like, y'all boys, then, you know what I'm saying? I might talk a little shit like, hey, bro, I done see you wreck every car you done drove, bro. This car is 200K. Bro, fuck that. Let me drive. Fuck that shit. Like, I am not writing no damn statements and paperwork for you, dog. Just let me take care of it. We gonna get there. We might not pass 80, but fucker, we gonna get there. Relax. But nah, yeah, my boys tell me I drive like a grandma. I say that and not, you know what I'm saying, but that ass. Still need to talk to you guys and chat while driving. I feel that. Yours got the what's it called? The automatic driving capabilities. Electric blue with gold rims. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. The first STI I've ever rode in was actually the blue with the gold rims. It was one of my old coworkers, and Cuz had the twin turbo. I think I told this story on live before. But yeah, he gave me a ride home type shit. I knew he drove it, you know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of perfect setup. He was around my area. He like, hey, bro, I can give you a ride. And he not knowing that I'm pure fucking Hot Wheels head with it. I'm like, oh yeah, no, yeah, come on, fuck, come on with it. I'm in the passenger seat cheesing like a motherfucker, watching them gauges go. And he gave me a rip or two, you know what I'm saying, on the highways and shit, but nothing crazy. But once I heard how beautiful that car sounds, I really fell in love with it though. And he take care of his little thing. Pause. All of that. I know I just said some weird ass shit in the mix, but yeah, them STIs is fucking the one of the most beautiful sounding cars I think I've heard. For real, for real. And the one I got my eyes on, it's not even like modified or anything. It's fresh off of a '90s lot type shit, and it hasn't been touched. How it sat on the lot is how it sit right now type shit. Just newer tires, same OEM rims, same Japanese market stickers, all that shit. Like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hold on, my fault, y'all. I'm backing up. The nice thing. Hold on, whoa. Let me make sure I ain't skipping shit. Fucking Missy though for sure. Driving stick and doing some engine work is so relaxing. Facts. 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 That's some of the that's where I do my most learning for real is with cars. I can't like it's so many models, so many different things. I always feel like I'm so terrible at speaking on the topic because it's still so much that I don't know. But there's been very little cars that's been like in front of my face where I'm like, okay, I feel like I could figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Anything besides maybe like Hemis, V8s, big truck engines and shit, I have like zero experience with that. But you pass me something JDM, old American muscle type shit, some real tuned up V6s, like I could talk game with you. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like big terminology and doing shit from scratch, all that, nah. Maybe it was that. You know, we steal cars for like an hour. Sure, you don't usually wreck them, but they get found in like 3 days. Oh shit, Candy, not out here, my dog. Hell no. It be cars ending up back on lots that been stolen 6 years ago, all type of shit, replace the numbers, all types, niggas get pulled over. Next thing you know, shit, your car's stolen and you hold on, bro. I got a sales purchase and everything. Like, what are you talking about? And nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you might get your shit took out here and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? You might never see that bin again. Like, yeah, you got to actually pay attention to that out here. They got people that actually do that, like mobile mechanics that'll ride around and make sure your car is good. You know what I'm saying? Do like little hood inspections and shit. Who the fuck hits a stop sign? You aiming for him? I had a stop sign in front of me. Had a stop sign jump out in front of me. My bad. That's funny. Yeah. I've had it. I've seen it happen with me in the car. You know what I'm saying? We got some stupidly placed stop signs, fucking roundabouts and shit like that. Where it's like, come on, bro, why the fuck? Like just stupidly placed shit. Most of the time, it's that. Never like, oh, it's at the end of the street, and how the fuck could you get in the grass? Nah, they'll give a stop sign its own little triangle piece of concrete in the road, like off to the left type shit. Like, no, Shit like that, you'll be like, "Come on, bro, like, who put this here? Come like, what?" Big turbo with the anti-lag, facts. It's one of my neighbors, he got a M4, I believe that's a 4, and you hear him as soon as he turn on his car, you know what I'm saying? He fluttering all the way out the neighborhood. My other neighbor, he got the S4, the Audi, and oh my god, he got a twin in that motherfucker. I have yet to have him pop the hood for me yet. He usually just come flying past, and I can never flag him right. But yeah, boys in my neighborhood love them some turbos now. I gotta stop sign under your belt. He never drove on 3 inches of solid ice before. Nah, yeah, I can't vouch for that one. I can't vouch for that one. I haven't drove too much in the snow out here. We barely get it to begin with. My Buffalo years, I was real young, so I ain't got to drive anywhere snow wise up there. Uh, if I do end up going up there soon, I'm probably gonna end up driving in some snow though, cause me and Duke's probably gonna split the drive type shit. So probably later on next year, I might get some snow experience, but right now, nah. So you can't see it. It'll drink off half a brewski. Oh my god! Said there's solid ice on the road for 9 months out the year. Sheesh. Didn't see pavement for 7 months, just ice and snow. Sheesh, y'all get snow that much out there? That's crazy. With a claw hammer on a cherry picker is not working on cars. Oh my god. You stupid. But nah, yeah, like I said, I couldn't delve in it too much. But for the most part, I'll say 55% of the work I could at least get started myself to a point where I'm gonna need a professional. But you know, personally, I like working on stuff myself. But at the same time, there's an extent, like same with the firearms. I could do 99% of the work myself, but it might be that one thing where I'm like, okay, this can fuck me up. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. You know what I'm saying? Where I would at least have somebody check in and come double check my work. You know what I'm saying? Claw hammer type shit. Too slick before I had my license. Too much confidence. Once I actually turned 16. Yeah. Now, which is crazy to me. When I was getting my practice in, like I told you, I just actually got my license not too long ago. I've been driving for a long time. But uh Dukes, he was telling me when I was getting my practice in, like, "Hey, bro, you need to slow down." But when I actually took the test, the lady was like, "Uh, make sure he speeds up when he's on these main roads, because he's a type of a slow driver." And I looked at her like, "For real?" I wasn't in the car for nothing but 5 minutes. I don't know how y'all driver tests be where y'all at, but shit, I did two U turns. I backed up one street, and we wasn't nothing but 3 streets away from the DMV. So she just had me drive back. So I don't know how easy y'all shits be, but you know what I'm saying? Come to North Carolina and get your license. Cause boy, that shit easy as hell. What's up, mister? How you doing, my brother? Good afternoon. Hope all is going good for you, my brother. We just talking about driving, going back to work type shit. Enjoy your circle jerk. Candy. Nah, yeah, for sure, my brother. I can't even respond to that right. But yeah, bro, have a good day at work, my dog. Don't turn it on to share sign. Share sign and then get stuck. I gotta use 4-wheel drive to get out. Ooh-wee. Nah, we don't. I've spun out in snow before and had to push and shit, but luckily we ain't got no 4-wheel drive that time. We was in a little fucking what was it? I think it was a front wheel drive Honda. I think that was the main issue we was having. Yeah. Front wheel drive type shit. Driving on snow is easy. Driving on ice is the hard part. Facts. Facts. Oregon ice storms type shit. Yeah, I know y'all Midwesters didn't even. Yeah, Y'all get that motherfucking snow. I mean, easy part stopping is where it gets sketched. Facts, facts, facts. Didn't even read the Clawhammer comment. Oh yeah, shit. I saw it, J Duck. The fucking hitting the engine block with the Clawhammer. Waited 40 minutes for him to get down to my comment. Damn, that's crazy. It's only what 5 of us in here, and I'm taking forever to read and shit. My bad, y'all. Oh shit. Oh, I see this Cali boy has no driving experience. So, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that shit. I know even some spots in Cali be getting it. I thought it was some places out there that still get a little something, something like upper state type shit. Might be tripping. I ain't been out there, so I wouldn't know. But nah, yeah. I've had my experiences driving on ice, even like Buffalo as a kid type shit, driving, traveling, going through snowy places and shit. But out here, it's they do pretty straight. For the most part, everybody freak out in the south as soon as they hear some snow coming, so they send the trucks out as soon as that shit appear on the forecast. Ice, I mean not ice, but put the salt down and all that good shit. They do straight. Uh, on the side roads and all that is where you have your issues. You trying to cut somewhere to get through traffic or something, and then you forget about the ice. And now you trying to go off the side of some steep ass street or something, and yeah, dumb decision. That's usually how that happens out here. But shit, even in the rain, more people, and it's crazy because more people slip out in the rain out here than they do when we get ice and snow. Cause shit, we got some really light rain the other day. Shit, no, yesterday. We was moving around yesterday. We was on the highway. I seen four spent out cars still wrecked out on the side of the highway, waiting on the tow truck. Shit, three of them was totaled type shit. You thought it was me, but your ass just slow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my bad. I was reading slow as a motherfucker. Y'all know me. I'm gonna go in on a few points every now and again. Said that's Northern Cali. Okay, I got you. So they do get at least a little something. Oh, you from San Diego? Okay, okay, my brother. I hear a lot of good, a little bit of bad. They just say it's a lot of the law enforcement and the randoms out there type shit. A couple of them places I probably wouldn't even. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't travel, but I just kind of would mind my business with that. If I ain't got no business out there, or like something I'm specifically going to see, I wouldn't just go out there and just tour around. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they got enough going on to just have random folks just out there. I feel like that with a lot of places, but I just wouldn't be going around like it's nothing type shit. There's some few places like that here I've been wanting to go see, but I'm just like hell nah. I go when it's not that many people there, a certain time of year or something. Wags, what's up, my brother? Nice airsoft guns type shit. Shit, I ain't been shooting it so fucking long. That's how they acting right now. Might as well load some 177s in there. I was actually looking at some airsoft earlier. It's fucking hilarious to me. I was looking at some. Bro had a 19 chambered in .43, and I was like, "What in the hell is .43?" I thought them shits was 177s, unless they was some plastic BBs or something. He ain't open it up or like pop the mag or nothing, but the slide said it was chambered in .43, and he had it up for adoption type shit, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool as hell." But I've never even seen anything labeled .43 even walking through the airsoft section. Like I don't even know what ammo that is. A little a little precipitation shows up ahead. Total recovery business make bank over here for real. Shit, I thought they would have been used to it by now. All these cold years they done been through. Motherfuckers still act like they don't know how to drive. Cali's a melting pot. Don't make a wrong turn. Okay, yeah. Hearing that from you and you from there, yeah. That don't, solidify any of my stereotypes or nothing like that. I don't want to say I got any stereotypes, but like that's the general consensus that I do here. And we a lot of places, not just Cali, but there's a lot of places. Yeah, you can go if you got something specific you want to see. It's like a specific studio out there. You go on a tour, whatever the case may be. Yeah, go ahead, go do it. But don't be out here just trying to walk the blocks, finding bars, doing all this shit where you can't even turn down the wrong street, cause you never know. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I felt like that on the islands, down in Florida, here where I'm at, like a lot of places. So shit, you just gotta keep your head on a swivel. Everywhere, of course. Walk through the airsoft station at Walmart. Hell yeah. Well, I wouldn't say Walmart. I was on Marketplace on Facebook when I saw that. I looked up some uh some plate covers some weeks ago, and I guess Facebook just peeped that I was looking into something 2A related, and it just started showing me everything. Like it has its own little side section when I scroll through it now of just random 2A shit. So I just be clicking through it now. I ain't gonna lie. And I was yeah, just looking through it, and shit, I saw a Glock with the peanut butter on it. So shit, I stopped and I'm like, hold on, what's this type shit? And yeah, it was airsoft, and the slide, everything was like it looked realistic as hell, but it said .43 on it, and I was like, I ain't never seen that before. I ain't even look it up or nothing. I just kind of kept going, but yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like that. It was metal too, like it was all metal, airsoft, all that. Like even in the picture, he had the slide locked back, all type of shit. But yeah, I just shit. I never saw it. He wanted like 100 bones for it though. That be how them boys like that video. The dude, I don't know if you ever seen this. He got scammed for the 2 Glocks. Somebody had sold him 2 BB guns, and the girl was in the background like, "Who in the fuck? How much did you pay for him?" He said something like $150 or something like that. And bro was like, "Who in the fuck buys 2 Glocks for $150?" Bro was like, "I thought he was showing love, bro." Now that was hilarious. Cause yeah, like how in the fuck you ain't do nothing? He just saw him in the bag and was like, "Ah, yeah, give me." You know what I'm saying? He ain't locked the slide back, checked the mags, nothing. Just took it, type shit. Like, come on now. But that shit looked so fucking. I don't even know if it said 45 caliber on it and it was all metal like that, you could probably trick somebody. But I ain't do nothing but see a picture of it. I ain't see it in person or nothing, so can't say too much. Hold on, damn, my bad. 177 would fit good because the rest of the barrel is already filled and clogged up with rust. Oh my god, type shit. Filled and clogged with rust is crazy. I'm looking for a new pellet gun, and that's some real shit. Gotta have one. uh, uh, uh. The this fucking airsoft game is so updated from the shit that I kind of be looking up and trying to see for myself. I just be like, fuck it. But the stuff that I had in the past was always cool as shit to me. I can't even lie. It's always something where I'm like, shit, you know, kind of like what J Dog saying. You might want to get a suppressed 22 or something. I kind of necessarily. It would be an awesome idea for me, but shit, I can't throw it in the backyard like I can some airsoft. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was like super 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 quiet, I wouldn't even press it. Like I got schools and shit around me. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm not heard or not. Like that's some shit I wouldn't even. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those places that you gotta go somewhere, keep you out the hoods, cause it don't take long to be in the wrong hood. Yeah, I get that. I get that. And sometimes it's just them bad apples. You know, somebody just might come up to you in the wrong hood. Hey, bro, you don't look like you from over here, cuz. Where you from? It's sometimes that simple. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to de-escalate or just talk to people, you know, just because they ain't your frequency, don't mean you don't gotta know how to talk to them. You just gotta know how to keep people on the mellow mind. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody pressing you, don't mean you gotta come off with aggression type shit. Oh, the actual pellets. Okay. See, yeah, I've played with the rifle forms of the pellet joints, but never the pistols. Uh, I've had the metal shooting BB joints, the 177s, but not the pellets, like the hollow point pellets or the tip pellets and all that. We only threw them out of rifles. I've been looking for some of my I know I got some 177 somewhere put up. I had a whole fucking jar of some black 177s. I can't find them. Just so I could play with the daisy type shit. I don't even know if they make those for pistols. I wouldn't know. So yeah, if you're saying you've only thrown it in the rifle, I would assume right now that there's only rifle forms of that. But like I said, they didn't advance so much. I wouldn't know. Hold on, we still good? Y'all got me back? Oh shit, yeah, I see you, J Dog. I'm about to say, yeah, my bad. I usually try to do one ear at a time, type shit, so I could just switch out if both not dying at the same fucking time. But sometimes it'll take a second to reconnect. My bad, my bad. Good afternoon. Gonna do some work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit, I hope it go good for you, my brother. Definitely hope you got some good luck with that, cause yeah, you trying your luck with that one, but it should go good. This 177 to shoot one everything pellet. They make handgun pellet guns. Oh, okay, got you, got you, got you. This would be a great this would be a great one for Savage, cause that what he do. But I got you. This 177, you can chamber 17 HMR. Oh hell, I wouldn't even play like that. Hell no. Even if that is a thing, hell no, I wouldn't even do it. They make them shits out of probably so much of cheap metal. Hell no. What up, Robert? I see you, my brother. You all good, my dog? I'm probably gonna stay here for around an hour, hour and a half if I do it. We touching 43 minutes. God damn. So yeah, I'll probably stay for like an hour and a half. Type shit, type shit. J Dog food, right? No, that would be something that would be cool as fuck if the market picked up on that. Like a good like trainer pistol, something you could like literally switch some parts out, whatever, start with a pellet. And if you're ready for it, if it's possible to do, you could keep the same platform and like move up to 22 and shit like that. That would be fire. That would be like in my mind a cool idea. Now I know it's probably hundreds of safety reasons and dumb ideas that would go along with that, but at the same time, shit, just make it so that they sell them in gun stores or something. Fuck it, that's only for us. I ain't gonna buy that for no kid, but yeah, let me have somewhere I could throw my 177s. Why not? I'm sending 177 at 1,700 feet per second. Raging bullets, what's up, my brother? my dog? Hope you're doing good. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Said, what's my favorite? Um, if you asking what's in front of you was, hold on, I'll pick you up real quick. Hold on, let me make sure I'm caught up. Nah, yeah, facts. They do got some realistic shit out. I had a pellet 1911 from Colt. It was the Commander model, and shit, it operated just like a 1911 would. Every button worked. Everything was how it needed to be. It had a heavy slide on it, all type of shit. Cool little thing. When I first got it, the description said it was one of the strongest pellet pistols that you can get, like on the market at the time. But I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure all of that shit then got outdated now. But yeah, Robert, if I had to tell you my favorite was, it'd be this dude right here. Rifle wise, this is definitely my favorite. Pistol wise, gotta say my 1911. Type shit. 45 ACP. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, favorite wise, gotta be my 450 Bushmaster. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all right. Let me get back to my other phone right quick. But yeah, I'll walk y'all around in a second. Let me get back with y'all. Hold on. The ultimate suppressor weapon though is a compound bow. Ooh. I don't pay attention to them bows and stuff like that, my brother. And it'll shear through soft armor. I see that. I be seeing people do content with the soft bows. I mean, with the compound bows. My bad. And yeah, them shits is that's a force to be reckoned with right there. I don't see too much on them. Like I know people that like do it. Even when my pawn shop that's close to me where I get a lot of my stuff from, they keep a good selection of bows in there, and I see people grab them. Uh, I've never uh delved into it, and then they be saying the sheer amount of strength that you need to just deal with some of them bows is just crazy. Tiny bullet. Probably be like 1 foot-pound of energy type shit. Slinging pellets at 1,400 feet per second. Yeah, okay. That would be fucking crazy to see. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, J Dog. My bad. I read them backwards. 1 foot-pound of energy. I would imagine it just being so fucking fast that it has to do something. It would have to do some sort of damage. You know what I'm saying? 150-pound crossbow is crazy. A 40 and 357 Sig. Shit, Robert. Yeah, my Sig is put up right now. That's my G27. That's what I got running 357. Uh, I got this is my switch out barrel for it. Type shit. This is what I run it with. Alpha Wolf. That's my OEM barrel. The other one is a stainless steel 357 Sig type shit. Oh shit, we got Pistol Politics in the building. What's up, my brother? Good afternoon, my dog. Great to see you. I'm pretty sure everybody in here know who Pistol Politics is. You know what I'm saying? Go check my boy out. Y'all want to see some fucking fire. Them Johns you've been putting on your IG, dog. With the you've been posting some of them close ups on some of them pistols. Oh my god. The right tip mean body armor don't mean shit. Yeah, right. I do know what you're saying. I've been throwing that out there like crazy, huh? The bows are nice. I would love to get into that in the future. I feel like I need to get my weight up before I actually be able to do anything with a nice compound though. Like I said, some of them I feel like you need some real OD strength to get some real accurate shots in. But I don't know much, so I might be talking out my ass. You know what I'm saying? Got that collection going in. Facts, facts. I appreciate you, my brother. Oh, you got a crush, bro. Okay, mister. I feel you. I feel you. Like, I, I don't even know where to start with that. I do be having some questions about how all of that work, or stuff you can do with it. I see a lot. Like I say, I see people hunt with it and shit like that. I follow a few pages. That's like all they do. But I wouldn't know the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Even to like build a kit. Two favorite rounds, respect. Oh yeah, for sure, my brother. Shit, hold on, I got you. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 40 wise, I got you covered with some 40s, but my 357 put up. But 40 wise, you got your G23. These are just my everyday joints. And then you got hold on, god damn, my shadow fucking me up right now. This my Ruger. That's one of my everyday carries. This the SR40C, and this is in my rotation pretty good. I got a few other Taurus models that's in 40. I carry a G2C 40. I got a G3 40 and a PT 111 in 40. And let's see. I got a good few bits of 40s. I got a G22 in 40. 27 is also 40. Um, fuck. I got like one or two more in there. I got one more Taurus and one more Glock. Oh yeah, I'm lying. It's the 22 Gen 4, 22 Gen 5, 27, 23, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, for sure, Robert. I appreciate you, my brother. Much love, much love. I was checking you out in Mag Drop Live. Like I said, I kind of just hopped in on the random type shit, but I had seen your picture and I'm like, oh yeah, I know my boy got some content posted type shit. So I clicked and I'm like, oh, all right, let me just hop in just in case one day he changes his mind. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell folks, shit, if you think about it, you know what I'm saying, you already got your few little subs that's gonna pop in, show love type shit. But I don't try to throw it on to people, you know what I'm saying? That's not everybody's forte. Drawing a bow isn't that hard. It's technique. And I'm a city boy. I feel that. Okay. Like you saying, I would just have to peep the technique type shit. Have somebody walk me down on it. It's way different than a crossbow. The draw on a bow is way different than a crossbow. Okay. That I didn't know. I know it's two different platforms. Well, I wouldn't say platforms. Like you saying, it's like two different operations. They operate differently. But I don't even know how to formulate a lot of my sentences on this, but you know what I'm saying. I just got to get my knowledge up on the topic first. It's already towards G2C 40s. Oh shit. That wasn't my first G2C, but I just got them just cause they was 40. That was like my introduction to 40 is the G2C, and it's kind of finicky with the ammo. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a minute just to get it to run my hollows and shit because I wasn't too sure on how to polish ramps and do all of that when I first got into it. So I was kind of just running it until it ran. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a good 350, 400 rounds of just wasting money on 40s just to feel like I was comfortable with it. Because at the time, I only had a few Taurus pistols, a couple of 1911s, shit like that. So Taurus was like my go to at the time. So I wanted to make it work. So I felt like I was just putting the time into it. But little did I know all I had to do was show the feed ramp and the extractor some love and it would have solved all my problems. But I keep them now. They're not necessarily in my lineup, but if I look at it, show some love while I'm cleaning it, I might carry it for a week or two. Just cause I'm like, shit, let me put my Taurus in the lineup, show it some love. But I'm slowly working my way away from thinking that's just my oh my god top of the line. But I never sell my Tauruses though. I will say that. I keep them. They in the lineup. You feel me? Not necessarily something I bring my son to the safe one day and be like, "Hey, bro, look at this." But you know, shit, we gonna keep them. You feel me? Definitely gonna pass them down. I feel like they definitely got their worth for what they do. Nah, I see you too, J Dog. Tauruses suck hot dogs. Have a 9-year-old girl teach me to shoot a bow. What? That's crazy. I ain't laughing at the fact of it. Not like that. I didn't expect you to say that. So yeah, that's cool as hell. I mean, it seemed like you picked it up pretty quick. If a youngin had put you on it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, Robert. For sure, my brother. All love, my dog. Like I said, if you ever think about it, you know what I'm saying? Shoot something up real quick. You want one for the plinking? Nah, yeah, for sure. Um, I feel like I kind of stand on the other side of most people's opinions when I say stuff like this. But if you like, if you thought about it on some fucking shit, just to be like, okay, I could get one for less than 3. It's a nice setup, usually less than 250. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really want to be like one of those people where it's like, shit, I never really shot one before. I don't know how it worked. But if you get something like that, I would say keep in mind to where if you ever at the range, you want to do something like malfunction training or just something where you might have to beat up your gun a little bit and you got your fair share of Glocks, but your Glocks don't really jam like that. So you really want to run malfunction training where you might get a malfunction every 200 rounds or something, if that. If you got a Taurus and you like, oh yeah, no, this bitch a jam artist, and you got that solidified in your head and you doing training, shit, bring the Taurus. That's something where shit, I'm speaking on not every Taurus gun, but some people models act like that. You get a malfunction or two every 45, 30 rounds or something to that case scenario. So you'll be like, shit, this bitch don't like to feed this type of ammo. So let me get my slide training in with this because I know at some point there's gonna be a malfunction. I'm not gonna know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna help me with training. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Some people use the snap rounds and shit like that to just throw one randomly in the magazine. You ain't even looking. Just, all right, fuck it. It's 6 down. All right, I know that 6 one ain't gonna fire. So they use that for training purposes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just kind of spitting that one out. Not many people use stuff like, use their firearms for these types of reasons. But when I first got into it, that's kind of was my thought process where if something don't work, I'm not just gonna get rid of it. I might just keep it for a different sort of purpose. I might not carry it every day, but now I got a gun to where if I need to do mag drop training or slide lock training or like I said, malfunction or whatever the case may be, or if I'm just testing ammo and I'm like, shit, if you're running this, I know it's gonna run in this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a good thing to just keep around, but not necessarily something I would put in my pocket and trust it every day, all day. You feel me? But yeah, that's just kind of my thing with that. The USP 40, yes sir. Shit, I grab a USP 40. Is on that gun around the 40 Smith and Wesson. So yeah, stuff like that, I definitely step into, especially like you saying, if it was specifically designed for it. That's where that's a firearm you thinking off the rip. Okay, I shouldn't have too many malfunctions. I shouldn't have too much going on with it. It's designed for it. So I'm gonna make sure the ammo that I plan on running through it work. Of course, like you still wanna test your ammo out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your mags is good. Make sure it's gonna hold everything you plan on forcing it to do. Was a bow hunter as a kid. He's a champion kids archery. That's nice. I always hold them archery folks to high regard just for the amount of focus you need to do that, the amount of like muscle retention and all that good shit. Yeah, I always held. That's another reason why I kind of hesitate to delve into it because like I feel like that's uh a real respected profession. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some real. like you saying, technique, muscle retention. Like that's some shit you got to sit down and want to do. You feel me? Like if I stepped out and did it for fun, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, without the right guidance, I would either hurt myself, break some shit, you know what I'm saying, pull a bow too hard or pull the wrong string, whatever the case may be. Nah. Without the right guidance, I probably, just leave it where it's at. If somebody step into it, want to show me what's up, I'm open to learn it. Type shit, type shit. Papa, what's up, my brother? We got Papa in the chat. How you doing, my brother? I missed you this morning. I see you was only on for like 30 minutes type shit. I was like, damn. I woke up probably like 45 minutes after you jumped off. But you said you was going to be busy today, so yeah. I was like, damn. The bow was flinging your little ass backwards like the arrow. Damn. But not yet that I'm trying to understand exactly why you saying that. I didn't know that it pushes any sort of weight backwards type shit. I thought that would be something that if the boat, not the boat, but if the boat snapped back, it snapped back to like one spot, and that's a spot you wouldn't want to be in. Like people warn of like you could possibly lose fingers or end up with like a wire taped through like your skin type shit. If it snapped one spot onto your hand, it'll like cut through your skin type shit. Like I've heard stuff like that, but I ain't know that they had any sort of like bounce back or what you would call recoil. Shit, fuck you too. Today, I feel you. I feel you. I feel that. Shit, you see, I ain't rolling with too much, but shit, we got the boys, so I ain't tripping. I just jumped on to see what was up with everybody. I seen I was pretty much gonna be the only one on. I think. Let me see. I don't even think now anybody running anything. I was really just waiting on you. But I know I remember you said you wasn't gonna jump to around 5. Oh shit, damn, I missed Nino. Damn, Nino was on. That's what I missed. I ain't caught Cuz in a second. Balls elbow turns into flamingo knees trying to pull a compound bow back. What? Nah. So am I correct by saying some of them you really need like 150, 200 pounds of force to just set the bow, and then you have to maintain that force while you're aiming until the point of release. But then they have some nicer ones where you gotta use that force to get it back. But then once it's past the set point, there's like a trigger or uh some sort of let go there to maintain that weight. But yeah, let me know if I'm wrong by that. If you're not strong enough to pull a bow back, that bow will fly back on your ass. Also could take skin off your arm. Okay, okay, okay. See, yeah, I know it's dangerous, and that's another thing where it adds a little bit of that. Damn, would I want to touch that shit? But I get it. But I would definitely come in with that natural caution of like, okay, yeah, let me make sure I know what I'm doing before I even get to, like y'all saying, just pulling strings and being like, shit, let me fire one. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I would want to kind of start square one with that before I even touch one. I'd rather do some paperwork, see some notes, and take some notes on paper before I even try to delve into touching shit. Because the last thing I want to do is break somebody else's 600-pound bow or whatever, 600 burger bow on YouTube for the rest of the day. Okay, for sure, for sure, for sure. Uh, I know Mac Drop finna jump on in just a second. I might stay another 30 minutes and just hop over to his. Cause I know I'm probably just touching an hour now. I wanted to do at least an hour and a half type shit. Yeah, just past an hour. So I might stay like another 20, 30 minutes type shit. It's not 100, 200 pounds. That crossbow mainly. That's crossbow mainly. Most compound bows are like 80 pounds, which sounds like a lot, but it's not that difficult. Okay, okay. Um, the I'm trying to relate to it. The only thing I'm thinking now is like Mister saying the technique. So I kind of can't compare it because I don't do anything with the upper arm range motion that would require 80 pounds to compare that sort of push feel to. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Like, of course, like the 80 pounds, like I know how to relate to that, but uh I don't know. I would have to actually see it. Have y'all ever seen the Dry Bowfire videos? No. That I don't think I've ever seen. Dry Bowfire, Dry Bowfire. Have I ever seen anybody dry fire a bow? I don't think so. Maybe Kentucky, in maybe some of his way, way, way older YouTube stuff. He had somebody on the channel that did something like that. I'm trying to think of, but nothing off the top of my head. Hold on, fellas. I gotta blow my nose real quick. I know y'all don't want to hear this shit. My bad. We back. Jetson, what's up, my brother? What it do? What it do? Good afternoon, my guy. He said, hold on. I'm gonna do another Facebook live test tonight. See if my gun live was a fluke. If they let me stay live tonight, I'm gonna go. Okay, okay. Shit, I had seen that. What you do one like maybe a week ago, something like that. And I had seen Desert over there. I don't know how to work the notification thing or anything of the sort, so it could like let me know. So shit, if you want to shoot me a message on IG or something before you do it, I'll tune in. You know I got you over there, but I don't know how to like set it up for it to let me know. He never went to my live. I don't think he subbed to my channel. Oh shit. I don't even know if he subbed to me for real. I know he popped in here before. I think he got his subs private to where it wouldn't tell me. 30 minutes got 23 damn views. I'm done with that shit, I think, for a bit. I feel that, my brother. I feel that. 23 views is crazy. Shit, this one I'm assuming probably gonna look a little bit like that because I only pretty much had y'all. Let's say we got 12 people that scroll through, and it's all the all the boys type shit, and my lady. But you know, shit, I had Pistol Politics jump in here. That's a success to me. Fuck it. Shit. And shit, like J Dog says, you know, with the right mindset, shit, 23 people is a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a half a room full of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm still testing the theory. I think let me show guns like YouTube without pulling me. Uh shit, the amount of stuff we see on Facebook Live, I would assume you good. But don't I'm just freestyling on that one. I was watching Joe do Twitch last night. He stayed on for a good minute. Uh Everybody keeps saying Twitch not good, but shit, he already got 50 views. He said he done made he already got his 50 subs. He said he done made some bread already just from folks sending little bits and shit. And he don't be having nothing but 10, 15 folks in chat. He said he liked that shit. He was taking apart the guns for us, all type of shit. We was chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was literally asking him every gun on the wall. He was showing me the internals, the RXM, the Sharps Brothers frames. He showed me his unique AR, all type of shit. I was fucking with the Twitch. So I've been like, shit, like I've been kind of trying to find people over there. But it's barely anybody. I've only seen maybe 2 channels, if that maybe are even covering anything close to 2A. Not how we do it, where they just kind of sitting and chatting. You know what I'm saying? They kind of up active, doing stuff with like kits and shit, military boys, stuff like that. That's the closest thing I've really ever seen. Like there was a dude out bear hunting, and he had a nice Henry strapped to his chest, and a lot of people was asking questions about the Henry, and he was doing like he was mainly whispering, which I guess why it made that. But then a lot of people in there. 23 people, if you think about it, that's a big orgy. No, that's using 48. I always know when except Arms Room, he had like 60 in his. Yeah, facts. I had dropped in on the Arms Room too, yeah. And maybe like 3 days ago, I think he had like, no, yeah. Maybe I think, no, not 3 days ago. It was maybe like last week. He almost touched 1,000. He was doing real good. I was just, me, shit with him. I kind of just hop in, say what's up. I try to catch him as early as I can so he can actually see me, and then I let it do his thing. I always kind of watch his to see how high the fucking number gets. But he had close to 1,000 a few lives ago, and that was like I was just sitting there dumbfounded, like, oh my god! I almost took a screenshot just because I'm like, bro, like his shit popping. But I mean, he got the setup, the vibe, the whole nine. He like that the entire 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? Everyone will have been 6 to 10 people. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. But read Twitch rules, they state and only allow certain 2A content, so it won't last long. Yeah, he said he got, I think, a couple of reach outs, but I think he knows some people over there that gave him like you saying, like a good rundown on how to script it. Not necessarily script it, but you got to have that second nature of what you can't do to not even let it come up, or you know what I'm saying. You could just ride it and have it to be where I could break him apart, but I can't do certain shit because I know he can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he can't shoot, but like he's basically done everything up to that point. Like shit, he forgot when he had one in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? He was playing with one. He was like, "Oh shit, this is loaded. All right, hold on." You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh shit." YouTube has officially killed the algorithm. Facts. I see it. There go Mag drop. Yep. About 6 minutes behind, but yep, he online. Just ride the wave, folks. Nothing we can do. Facts. Like I said, I'm chilling. I plan on dropping some long form just to have it on the channel. Like I said, I ain't even expecting much from it, but I guess people, I've been hearing people say that they look at channels differently if you don't really touch the long form. If you just a search channel, shit like that, you kind of attract a different audience. You know what I'm saying? But if people do long form, some folks probably catch on to you a little faster or stick around, shit like that. I don't know. Because sometimes even with the live, everybody live life. Sometimes some people feel like, oh, bro, they ain't really talking about much in the live, so I'll just catch them if you do some content, shit like that. But you know, everybody take their channels in different directions, so it's kind of hard for people to pick and choose who they're gonna stick around with. Hell, I dropped 2 shorts today, still no views. Let's start checking. What? I ain't see a notification from you all day, Papa. I've been waiting to see any one of y'all names pop up. That's crazy. I'll go check them out though, for sure. But yeah, I haven't gotten any notifications all day. The only ones I got is fucking Castaway and Mr. Baloney. I don't know if y'all know who Mr. Baloney is. He make the fake guns. How to eat a bumless hot dog. J Dog. You fucking stupid. What's up, Anna? The Spaz 12. Ooh. Nah, I ain't got one, my brother, but I know what you talking about. Them is fire. It's not sending notices. I've done 2 lives today. You did 2 lives today? I only saw the 30-minute one. See, yeah, exactly. I woke up, I thought I missed the first one, so you telling me I missed two? Or did I catch your first one? I was up mad early. I've been up since like 4. Don't tell me my first hour if I was in there chatting, that wasn't me. But nah, yeah, when I woke up the second time, I seen I missed it was like 32 minutes or something like that. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh, that was back to back. Okay. So I might have clicked one notification and it might have automatically deleted the other one. Something. Because yeah, even now I'm trying to backtrack in my phone and I ain't seeing it. I'm just seeing Robert comment. Oh shit, yeah. Show me some love on one of my shorts. Okay, yeah. They definitely tripping on the notifications. Total of 40 views for both is crazy. Like, I keep saying it, but like, I'm not really tripping on that, but I understand what y'all saying because like y'all keep saying a few months ago you would jump on and it's not like y'all expected 5,000 people. It's not like you expecting 17,000 people, but that's what would happen. And you standing there and you like, oh shit, all right, yeah, communication, fuck it, come on. And you get to chopping it up with everybody and you catching all these subs, all these people showing you love, all this shit. And then out of nowhere, it's like nothing. It's like a politician, you know what I'm saying? If they doing speeches, they got their following, they doing rallies, 20,000 people at a rally, all type of shit. And the next thing you know, they doing college formats and talking to rooms with 10, 15, 20 people in it. Like, yeah, of course they going to peep a difference type shit. So all the weapons fake. Shit, I'll let you figure that out. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm fucking with you, huh? But yeah, I'll let you figure that out. What you think? You tell me. What you think? What you think? What you think? You see that in there? What you think about that? You know what I'm saying? You tell me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just fucking with you though. I appreciate the chopper there. I've noticed all these people just follow who's popping at the time. Yeah, very much that. And that's in a lot of case scenarios. Music, 2A, all type of shit. They just want to see what's popping. And I feel like even with how some people purchase, some folks is only blowing up on their channels because they posting them full auto TX22s. Besides that, you know what I'm saying? They don't really got much to talk about, much to show. And I ain't saying that to try to hate. It's just like you saying, it's the wave, and they know how to follow it. Same people that know how to dress accordingly to be ahead of the wave, or what they would call fashion, or whatever the case may be. Nah, some people just know how to, you know, be ahead of that script. But some folks just follow that motherfucker, and as soon as they see the one popping fucker just pop out with it, and they're like, oh shit, he got this with it, and that's what it got him. Oh, I bet. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Should have been monetized the rough followers and watch hours 7 times. I hit 2K 3 times already, back to back. 1700 again. Back to 1700 again. That's crazy. Hold on. The watch hour is stuck at 2835. Damn. See, yeah, that's what I'm not understanding. Like, I understand that it's 5 days behind. They got to update, but how the fuck is you posting content, posting shorts, and well, nah, the shorts don't. I don't think. I think the shorts hours is a completely different blue bar, if I'm correct. Uh, but like you posting content, even long form, whatever the case may be, and they literally telling you it don't count, but you're not breaking none of the rules. So why? But then if we posting content or being on live talking about trying to get some sponsors or anywhere to try to make some money, they call it sponsored content. You got to check the little box, all that shit. And even then, it's the same effect to where they're not even going to put you out nowhere. So it's like, I don't understand that. Like, how is that the case if you're not doing anything wrong? And then if you do something wrong, they kill the live or the channel immediately. So it's like, if I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't be here. Not really me wise, I ain't saying, but if we was doing something wrong, the channel wouldn't be here, or the live wouldn't be here, or whatever the case may be. So if you come back after and you got to review it, and now just because we 2A or a certain topic then came up, you don't want shit to do with it in forms of monetization. That's the part I don't get. Because even when, like, it seemed like they only counting monetizable content, like literally that. Like, if the content don't seem like it's monetizable or they could do something with it, even if it's just the AI saying yes or no, shit don't count. That's what it seemed like they saying. 2 1 hour lost day average duration for minutes, and average before yesterday 600 to 200. 2K views in only 5 hours a day. Can't figure out their math. Exactly, exactly. And then there's times where exactly what you're saying, I'll do exactly that and get 5 hours from it, or I'll watch it. Like the 5 days will go past or something, and I'll check it. I'm like, okay, yeah, it went up a little something, something. But then there's times where exactly what you're saying, I do the exact process, get the exact same amount of numbers, and then 5 days later, that should have jump up 85 hours or something. Where it's like right now, hold on, shit, let me not even lie to y'all boys. I go shit, read it out right now. Last time I looked, I had like 7 and some change. Oh yeah, no, it ain't moved. 776. I haven't been doing my lives pretty much as I need to be. But yeah, last time I looked, it said 1776. It still say that. But it hasn't been 5 days since I started my little process back. So yeah, it's probably gonna change up again. But yeah, just that in its own. Watch hours of the week, skill worries, the process of sign up. For monetization is a nightmare. It's YouTube, that's final jab at you trying to make you fail. If you have help, it's nice. Okay, okay, okay. And yeah, I've seen a couple of y'all boys hit that mark, and y'all reach out to each other, the folks that already got that down packed to, handle that kind of off the screen. You know what I'm saying? It's always respected. But like you saying, it's good to have that help, or all right, this is what you should be expecting around this time. Don't trip, whatever the case may be. He said, my thing is, if you don't like 2A, cancel us. Tell us to get the fuck on. But damn, let us run fairly. If we fly, we fly. If we don't, type shit. Nah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts. That shit, you hit it on the head with that one, for real, for real. I feel like that's the topic on the needle point. If you don't like it, why the fuck? Sorry, but nah, yeah, like why are we here? You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, yeah, like if we could present them just to show the image and AI don't pick the shit up, but as soon as we do anything else of the sorts, like yeah, why are you allowing it? Like just cancel it. Let us move on. I definitely feel that because it would kill the entire tense. I would call it a tense situation just for terminology, but like come on now. Like you saying, if you don't want us here, don't have us here. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to just let it rock under very strict circumstances. That's more saying things about you as a platform than us for trying to just conform because this where all our boys at. Like hell nah. So I can't have it. People don't want my content shit. I'm grown, but don't sabotage our shit. Facts. Facts. Or especially saying one thing to certain creators and then not following up on it, especially with others, or treating it like a channel to channel thing, or like literally saying one thing to one channel that everybody know is just not true at all. Like I was watching Ken live. We might want to double check with him on a lot of this, but when he had went live the other night, it was like one of his middle of the night live. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's repeated this at all, but he was like he was going back and forth with YouTube in the emails, and they told him that they don't shadow ban channels like at all. They said that's not a thing. Any person that said that, that's nonsense. They don't do the shadow banning and taking numbers thing, none of that. Because I guess he was kind of trying to press the issue with him, and they said that that don't exist. I don't believe he showed the email on the screen or nothing of the sorts, but he said that's what they told him. You know what I'm saying? And even with Joe said the same thing. He actually had to give him like a cease and desist type shit on some like this has been happening for so long. Like what the fuck? And, like he actually is finding the issue with it now. But yeah, my biggest thing in the last few days is when I heard him say that was like they told him that everything we saying don't exist. That's the crazy part to me. So when I was helping Desert with his, I was having night terrors and flashbacks. Damn. What? Said right, it's terrible with his dude, but okay, yeah, yeah. I hear that. I hear that. Said facts, yeah, help you. Not yet, for sure, my brothers. You know, And shit, always if I had something in my knowledge that, I can help y'all with anything in the case scenario, shit, I'm here for it. Of course, of course. Do we have to accept monetizing if we don't want to? That's a great question, Papa. CJ Cardinals. What I was saying this morning, y'all helped a lot of folks just to be shit on. Facts. Facts. And I feel that way too. A lot of y'all, shit, really, y'all three is the ones that kind of made the space as innovative as it is. A lot of folks wasn't really doing what's being done right now until y'all brought this shit up. Shit, especially you, Papa, as far as giving folks ideas on what's able to be ran, putting the note out, hey bro, go read the rules, you know what I'm saying? Upgrade your channel, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what you can and can't do. You kind of was the front runner of that. And even shit, both J Dog and Chanson, you know what I'm saying? Y'all put folks onto the pay attention to the algorithm, pay attention to your numbers. You don't really gotta obsess over it, but shit, pay attention because you gotta know how all of this shit works. So it's like, yeah, facts. Hold on, my bad. Say you're not too far off. If you don't want to accept monetize, you don't have to, but you can also join monetize and then leave whenever you want. Okay. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Make bread and y'all help and never drop. Hold on. I see people that make bread and y'all never drop a dime nor promote y'all on their channels. Facts, facts, facts. YouTube has made chances. Grella, I recommend you do monetize. Okay, okay. Now, yeah. Even from the outside, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say for some folks it's obvious, but for some folks, you go to their channels, there will be signs. You know what I'm saying? Some folks, it makes sense when you see it and you're like, oh, all right. Shit, I wish I could say the same. I would burn the damn regiment if that's all I make. Rick Ross, who type shit. Get the fuck. I see what you put, J-Dog. Damn. Fuck. But I just been on the note of shit. If it happened, it happened. I kind of joined in at the wrong time, so I'm not expecting much. Uh, maybe if I get a short that blow up one day or do some shit, but I ain't never gonna just give up on the channel. We gonna be here for the long run. Even if I'm just here showing love to everybody else, I'd rather be. If that's the case, I would rather be the one that's in chats. Shit. Nah, yeah, he show love. He always, he promoting channels. I'd rather be a promotion channel than famous at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be putting everybody else on and getting the community right. If that's the case, that need to happen. Hold on, he said for real, I made a whopping $27 between Facebook and Rumble. Didn't even know I was monetized. A whopping 27 is crazy. Shit, that's still a win in my book. Especially if it didn't even take a human sending or doing anything. Nah, that's just straight because of the algorithm type shit. That's just because the app itself. So I allegedly just in case the IRS is watching paid. Hold on. Just bans on YouTube. Damn, that's crazy. Overtime now all at once. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Only of course you do sponsors pay, or you just send you. Oh yeah, I mean shit. I'm cool with that too. Either or, you know what I'm saying? But nah, even once I started, that wasn't necessarily my goal. I always find that to be my bad. We back. But nah, yeah, I always found that something to be cool. Like if it happened, it happened. Same way, like when I used to skateboard, I wasn't skateboarding to catch sponsors and shit. But when it happened, I'm like, fire, bro. Come on. Like, what you need me to do? Are you shit? You like what I'm doing already? Just keep doing what I'm doing. I bet. Same way. We used to film, do the whole nine, sit down for 9 hours, create content, make it right, do the whole shit. Sometimes it's just for fun. We was doing it just to be raw, just to, oh, I like this song. I'm finna make a skate video to it. I wasn't doing it for the pop. I just was being creative. Shit, I had free Sony Vegas for a year. Hell yeah, we was using the fuck out of that shit at the time. It was more of a fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We did it because it felt like it made sense. But yeah, yeah. Bring it back. Maybe that. That ain't fix it. So y'all in the loop. What the fuck? Y'all say we back. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Are we back? We good? Some real high def shit right here. I don't know what I just got caught saying. Damn, my headphone died, and then I guess just did some loop shit or something. Because as soon as I put my headphone in, y'all said y'all lost me. But we back. Oh shit, I just passed my 90 minutes too. Don't move, you might lose signal. That's crazy. Yeah, I like, if I set y'all up a little bit closer to where my little extra bed and shit is, signal is horrible right there, but literally everywhere else in the room is valid. Like where I'm sitting with the second phone, reception is horrible. And the fuck Jensen and this is pause live on repeat. Damn, so I got lost back there? Damn. Said keep going. Shit, I'll run it, I'll run it. Only person I wanted to catch was Mag Drop, just to say what's up to him right quick. Cause yeah, for the most part, his mods do good over there. He told me he had added me as a mod for the random trolls and shit, and I kind of he be sometimes needing that shit though, cause them boys be coming in saying some crazy shit. But that's another thing I guess that I need to go into my settings and change up like them acceptable words and all that shit. That might be something I need to do too for the future, just in case something do get to popping. Cause some of them folks I've been seeing, bro, cause god damn, they don't got a filter. What's up, boy? What we doing? Oh, yeah, right. What the fuck, bro? Got on? Come on. He got a purple. He got a purple cheetah print NBA something. What the fuck? Yeah, keep barking at him. Fuck. Said BRB for sure, my brother. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I ain't got too much going on. I'm gonna hop off in a little bit. Got to tap in with the lady. Type shit. But yeah, I fucks with the you know, I fucks with the knowledge. I try to retain most of our algorithm talk. You know what I'm saying? But with how fast this shit changing and how much we try to actually implement some shit and then it still do nothing. It's kind of just shit. I just kind of stick to the free game I've been doing. I'd rather be a free agent right now. I'm just, shit. If I feel like running it, fuck it, we gonna run it. But content wise, I do got some like what I feel like might be some real fresh ideas. But I didn't want to necessarily. The only thing I will say is just certain ideas that I do want to run. I wouldn't even want to run them if YouTube ain't gonna push it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather post it on my IG where I also still got all of y'all at. And it at least throw it on the timeline just because you posted it that same day. You know what I'm saying? But with this, it be feeling like shit. Like I always feel cool. I'll say cool. Fuck it. Like shit, I could get 100 views in a day on mostly what I post. I still find that to be cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when before I was more of an internet person, you know what I'm saying, just posting on certain platforms and shit, get 5 likes, little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't post about much. I might post a quote, some music or some shit. But even then, you know what I'm saying? So shit, to step up to this platform and I'm getting 100 views on something in 1-2 days or something, and then it'll kind of chill out. Shit, that's still fire to me. You know what I'm saying? It feels like I'm, all right, yeah, bet. Like we might say it and laugh at it sometimes, even earlier when I'm like, shit, 24 people is a lot, 27 people is shit. That's a small room of people. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're getting interaction from these people. I still find that to be cool as hell. Make sure this motherfucker's still running. All right, but I feel like in the long run, I've been saying this the past few lives, I guess, but yeah, I've been kind of iffy on if I should say fuck it and just start doing my little long form shits I've been thinking of, and maybe that'll help out the channel a little bit just to get the content flowing. But then it's like, damn, I don't want to waste the content and then fuck around and want to delete it or something and do it later. And that's kind of weird in my mind to do. I'd rather just keep it here and just do something else extra. But I want to hold some of these ideas just in case, yeah, the algorithm come back. We might start seeing these lives pop off again, and we like, oh yeah, fuck it. Now is the time to do content. You know what I'm saying? But then I do feel like it's hard to get and keep subs if I'm not flowing with the content. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes shit, I'll sub to a channel as long as you look like you posting at least sometimes. You feel me? You 2A related shit. I'm gonna shoot you a sub. I always like to see different setups, how people doing their stuff, the type of topics they might want to cover, whatever the case may be. Like shit, I need to go holler at my neighbor. He do content. Well, he was doing content. He got a fire channel, but he had some personal stuff happen, and I'm like, shit, bro, come on, get back into it, my dog. Cause boy, I'll say I don't know exactly who's listening, but if you want to see a fire collection, I'll put you on to my neighbor real quick. He got the platypus, like a custom made platypus. He got the alien. He got a bunch of shit, dog. He got a whole bunch of shit. His channel raw as fuck. He covers some real nice content. He talk about he more of like a talking channel, so he talk about stuff that's going on in America, shit like that. But that's where I got my license from. That's who got me legal and shit. And I always show bro love, you know what I'm saying? But he not in our space, I would say, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't probably mess with the live stream process too much. But shit, that's who got me legal. And I always show bro love because his collection, oh my God. Egg and bacon sandwich. Okay. I will be doing that as soon as, oh, no, nah, not bacon. I got some steak cuts that I'm do a steak and sandwich with. What up, Orange Smoke? Are those AI? I wish I could mix like a green screen AI pew pew in here somewhere just to see if people notice it. I could be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you could find which one it is, you know what I'm saying? Mic drop only rocking 9 folks. What? That's crazy. That's even crazier. Like that it got him too. For somebody that was literally a week ago rocking 120, 200 people in a live. What? That's crazy. Was gonna go with the classic nice airsoft type shit, type shit. Nah, they gonna be mad when I actually pop out with some though, cause I'm gonna get me some. And I'm gonna definitely be mixing them shits in. I be wanting to mix in my little fake Beretta, or I guess you could call it a Beretta, my little blank joint, just to troll up people a little bit. People be like, "Oh, what's that?" You know what I'm saying? Bubble blasters is crazy. Tell you, YouTube is slam the brakes. Facts. That's like we seeing it live in action, exactly right in front of our faces. We can't do much about it. Same chance as saying we can't do much, but just ride the wave. You see, I'ma still be here. If somebody want to tap in, they're gonna tap in. Y'all want to say what's up? We could cover some topics, whatever the case may be. But it's like shit. It almost seem like they want us to spin around and become political channels or get into certain topics, even though they tell us not to. Got more snow last night. It was -10 this morning. Oh my god, no bear hunting. Maybe tomorrow. Sheesh. -10. If I ain't tripping, you what? Upper Michigan? If I'm correct, shadow band your ass. Facts. I'm seeing it though. That's crazy. Like I be thinking sometimes it's maybe just like random. Like you might jump on one day, give you a shit ton of views or something, and then yeah, the next day it'll be back to shit. But it don't even seem like it's that. Okay, upper part type shit, type shit. Got you. So yeah, you other side of the water from where I'm from. I'm from Buffalo originally, and you other side of the major water type shit. But yeah, that lake effect, that coldness, boy. But luckily, Buffalo ain't never really get too far into the negatives when I was a kid. We'll get 5 degrees, we'll hit 0, -1, -2 type shit. I think the lowest I maybe seen was -4. I might be wrong by that, but it couldn't be nothing crazier than that. But yeah, we don't really get it like that. Now down here, our lowest probably shit 21, if that. We don't really get into the single digits. I think we did a few years ago. Can't help it be bad at sometimes. Facts. We even had years where yes, it's superior freeze cars to the ground, all type of shit. That effect come in and that shit'll just bury everything within 10 miles of the fucking water. What's the word I'm looking for? I think they call them shits the jet streams. When you get that whole entire jet stream of cold air and it'll just force all of that solid snow in one place. Yeah. That shit used to snow out the entire east side of Buffalo. South side would be perfectly fine. Maybe like that get snow, but like yeah, they could still move around. East side to have 7 feet of snow. You'd be like, bruh, like, type shit. Half of the folks from the east also own houses on the south. So like, the east gets snowed and fuck it. We moving to the south side for 4 weeks. Come on. Type shit. Yeah, that lake effect is crazy. Luckily, we ain't got to deal with that. Where I'm at right now, we got a pretty wide river right behind us, and we get colder temps from that, but never anything that actually like creates any form of different weather. But like if I walk 2 miles away from like where our water is, it's definitely an entirely different temperature than what it is by the water. 100% of the time. Can't handle the heat or the snakes. Man, I feel like it depends on where you go. Cause a lot of people say that about where I'm at. I'm in North Carolina, dog, but I'm in like central North Carolina, and we see snakes. I see some very crazy snakes, but I rarely hear people one having emergencies from them or even messing with them in general. Like I'm so close to the water, we get the water snakes, all that type of shit. I've seen some nice 15-foot snakes come up out that water. You know what I'm saying? But never nothing that was like, oh my god, it's gonna grab my dog or nothing to that effect. Like they'll come right from under our porch type shit. Like maybe everywhere. Nah, you want to say everywhere. In the last 5 years, I maybe seen 4 snakes, and I've gotten pictures and pretty much walked up on all of them. You know what I'm saying? But like we do get the copperheads and the king snakes and all that shit. Nothing too crazy, I would guess. But like I said, I feel like it just depends on where you at and how you move around. 15 feet, what the fuck? Yeah, dog. That was only twice. The first day I moved into where I'm at right now, I was standing on my back porch. I'm just chilling. We was still moving everything in, but I stayed so they could go grab a truck and something else. I'm just on my back porch where I ran the lives at now, and I'm maybe 7 feet off the ground on the porch, and it's a hay and little dirt stacked like right up under the porch type shit. I'm standing there just chilling. I let my little pup go use the bathroom, like right down the stairs type shit, cause it's fenced in backyard. But the fence kind of sit on like a ridge, so the back part of the fence got like little spots that could like go right up under the fence and just be gone type shit. So yeah, all right. I let little dog go down. He come right back with like a look on his face, like everybody know dogs. Like he came back with that look of like I ain't going down there. What the fuck? So I'm like, shit, this our first day here. Let me go see. Like maybe it's something. I didn't know what I was thinking. Snake was my last thought, but I was thinking just let me go down, make sure everything's straight. I go down the stairs. I turn right to look around the corner, and I see a head. I can't. I don't think I can have anything right here to like compare the size to. Head was probably had to be 5 inches across. I saw the head in the first part, and I picked up Pup and immediately ran in the house. I put Pup down. I called my people, and I'm like, bruh, there's a fucking dragon in the backyard. Like, this our first day in this is the first 30 minutes in this house. And I'm like, why the fuck did you pick this house? We is way too close to this water. I'm cursing out the phone, all type of shit. I stepped back into the backyard. Snake then found his way to the fence line, and his head and maybe the first 6 inches is now through the fence. I got this on video. This is my second part. I take out my phone and I start recording. So I lost maybe the first 8 inches of snake. But I watched bro go all the way through the fence type shit from my back patio where I stand got maybe 9 feet into a fence line type shit. And I watched him go through that entire distance, like the entirety of snake come from under that porch. And it had to be 15 feet. I couldn't get the measurement thing. You got your measurement thing on the phone. I tried to do it in the video to try to measure it, but it wasn't all in one spot. So it couldn't really, you feel me? But yeah, dog, that was the largest snake I ever seen in my life. It was I had somebody else identify it. They're called, I guess, rat snakes, but they're water snakes. And I guess they travel up here from Florida type shit because our river got it go all the way out to the Atlantic and then it backflow through like dam systems and all that, basically all the way down to like upper South Carolina, Florida region. So like I could see anything in our water. Never saw a crocodile or nothing like that because I think the dams and shit don't allow that. But we got like big invasive fish, snakes, shit like that. So if you buy some water, I would say yeah, of course keep your eyes open. But everywhere else, I never hear any stories at all. Now, main thing I would say you would have to keep your eyes open for some damn coyotes. But even then, them folks mind their business. Making music with the 12 gauge. I'm saying, and I was, I had a 38 special on me, bro. I remember this day like the back of my hand. I had a Smith and Wesson Airweight on me, 38 special. I didn't know my neighborhood. I didn't know my region, and I'm on the face of some trees, the whole 9 yards. My brain just was like, bro, just let him go. But then, like, after I knew he was gone, I went under the porch to like see where he came from. Cause I'm like, I wish I could take you outside and show you under my porch now. Like, there's no hole. I'm on a fucking 7 foot concrete foundation. Like, I'm like, where in the fuck did you come from? Like, how? You know what I'm saying? Like, I looked hard. There was no hole, no nothing. Like, he must have just been tucked against the house. And then as soon as he felt us come outside, he was like, oh yeah, I'm out. But like I didn't last thought was to shoot it. it was more of just let me capture this because this is probably the largest snake I'm gonna ever see in my life. I would have swung an axe like I'm splitting wood. Facts. The axe, uh, it was probably packed away in a box still or something. Cause like mind you, like we didn't even have like it was my first day in. You know what I'm saying? We first day in the house. I didn't move any furniture in yet. No, nothing. It was just like me, a book bag, a few bins, and like that was it. And I think I stayed to smoke a fucking cigarette or something on the back porch. And I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. And I sit down, didn't even have a chair. I'm sitting on our back stairs type shit. And like I said, yeah, I let Pup come past me. He came back with that hell no. And yeah. And I think the second time was maybe probably like an 11 footer. But he was like a skinny dude. Nah, the snake I'm talking about now, he was more of like a uh what can I explain, cuz with the thickness. Damn, what can I can't even describe it. He had to be like you could hug, bro, if you had to, but like you wouldn't even want to grab him. You couldn't grab him with two hands. Like that would be a challenge to feel like you could pick him up and keep control. I'd rather kick a bear in the balls than square off with a 15-foot snake. Facts. Now, a few weeks ago, my little dog Peppa, she got heart. She was an outside dog before I adopted her for a good minute. She was a runaway type shit, and she's not scared of snakes at all, like at all. And I let her out to go to the bathroom, and I kind of turned my back for maybe 45 seconds. And usually I come stand outside with them because we got coyotes and shit like that. And usually they pussy, but I don't give them the opportunity. So usually I'm, on 10 while I let them out type shit. And she had maybe 9 footer, red and black little dude, colorful as I don't know what. I stick my head out the door and I see her within like 2 feet of it, like just sniffing, got that kind of iffy look at it. And I'm like, oh hell no. I run outside. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I ain't got no shoes on, no nothing. I pick her up. I'm like, hell no, are you stupid? Like, get in the house. We'll go on a walk. Fuck this type shit. And again, I don't know where it came from. It was just middle of the grass. And by the time I could get to it, he was already halfway out the fence. But we get our fair share of rabbits and little critters and stuff that'll find your way through a hole somewhere, just hop smooth over some shit. And you wouldn't even know they was there until you see the poop. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen them Heritage Revolvers, 16 barrels? They had one at SHOT Show last weekend. Almost grabbed it. What? Nah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think we was talking about this the other day. I thought, well, shit, I thought you was there for that. Maybe it was us. But yeah, somebody was putting me on that the other day. Apparently, Ruger makes one also that looks exactly like the Rough Rider, but it's a 16-inch. And I believe one is a pistol, one is a rifle, depending on how you do your stock type shit. Now that would be something I would just grab for the channel. I always found it to be cool as hell. I probably wouldn't bring it outside for anything though. Maybe like how we talking now, maybe for some snakes. If I could put some of that Rat Shot 22 in there, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This is a regular 22. This is a regular pistol. Okay, yeah. I was having trouble because I forgot where we was talking about this. I think this was Chancing Live. I believe so because he was actually putting the pictures up to the screen. Like he actually showed them on the screen, and I was having issues being able to distinct which like the differences in the stock because he put the pistol on the screen, then he put the rifle on the screen, and it looked just about exactly the same to me. But apparently there's some distinct difference in like the cheek rise or something on the stock that gives you your difference. But I haven't gotten too distinctive on that just yet. It'd be cool as hell if I could turn my little Rough Rider into a full size if they had like a kit or something for that. Cause I would definitely do that, where I could just switch it back and forth. That would be cool as hell. So, yeah, they make one with a rifle stock too. Okay, got you, got you. Cause when I was checking out the Rough Rider, uh, well, when I got it, I pretty much knew exactly what I was going into the store for. But bro had to at least try to show me some other options, and he was showing me I can't remember the name of the Ruger, but it was a black handle, all steel Ruger that he was saying was basically the twin to the Rough Rider. I think it held one or two more shots, if I'm correct. Don't want to be wrong by that, but I believe he said it held one or two more shots than the Rough Rider. That was like his biggest selling point on it. The single six. That sounds familiar. That might have been it. I know it was from Ruger. A single 10 too. I don't think it was a 10 shot. Just I said almost wrecked the whip. What man? Summer tires are trash Friday getting all terrains. Yeah, facts. Please, please, my brother. Don't play around with that. Hell no. That's the cool part here. Yeah, where I'm at, most of our even dealership cars come with all terrain tires as an option for sure. Cause hell no, we get so much moisture and shit here. You can't even trust certain green patches of damn grass. You might get stuck. You need you some all terrains. They sell our e-bikes with all terrains on them type shit. They don't play that out here. Most of the folks rocking summer tires is because they want to, you know what I'm saying? Or they the folks that switch out 3, 4 times a year. But hold on, I'm gonna spin back to this Ruger real quick. A single 10. Let me look that up because I know it wasn't a 10 shot. The Ruger single 10. Let me see this. Come on, Google. Okay. Uh, hmm. No, I'm not thinking it was this one. Yeah, nah, it definitely wasn't this. Let me look up the six. Because it only had the all black. This one. What's this? Yup, this it, this it. That single six. Yup, as soon as I seen it, he was showing me the single six. And it looked pretty cool. Uh, I told him at the time, I was like, shit, this is something I probably would spin back for in the future. Uh, I wasn't lying to the man, but that's something, yeah. I couldn't. I would have to have a dedicated use for it. And right now, shit, I basically only got the Rough Rider just to have a Rough Rider at the time, and I was like, shit, I wanted to get something that, well, I plan on getting a 22 pistol also, so I ain't gonna say it like that. But I plan on having a 22 pistol and a revolver to get the lady into shooting too, to get wifey onto the 22 caliber platform type shit. And then I got AR-22 set up with the HK, and anything bigger than that, I might have to grab something for. But till I think at that point, one should be comfortable once you get up to the AR-22 spot. anything, you should be ready for the next step at that point. But you never know. But next grab wise, still not exactly clear on what I want to do. But I definitely got what I well, a couple of things that I know I want locked in. I just don't know in what order I want to take care of business. Damn, cut this. Fuck it, I'll take care of that in a minute. Oh, damn, my fault. Damn, hold on. I didn't scroll down. I had to when the tires are a must, especially if we had immediate heart palpitations when I hit the brakes on the van and it was nothing but AV. Oh my god. And we was just speaking on this shit too. That's crazy. Put the new BFG KL3s on the truck. That sucked. Could have got some sweet new shotgun for the price. What? I don't know too much about the tire game. Damn though. Could have got another Deagle. Shit. The Ruger Bearcat. Damn, I'm still stuck on could have got another Deagle for the price of some tires. Damn. Got the new Smith & Wesson 22X on order. Should be here next week. I might have to look that one up. I see you, J-Dog. Just got to work. Yes, sir, my brother. Hope you enjoy your day, my dog. Hope it's swift and smooth for you. Hold on, though. The Ruger Bearcat. Hold on, because the single six looks like what I'm thinking of. But let me see the Bearcat, too. Make sure I ain't tripping. See, I'm not... Nah, I don't believe it was this one. I would have remembered that grip style. This is nice though. I like this 50th anniversary joint with the gold in it. That's nice. The 22X. Hold on though. Let me see this Smith & Wesson 22X. This the one you said you grabbed. The 22X. Oh, pistol. Okay. Hold on now. This is nice. Full ambi with the smooth grips with the flat face trigger. Okay, most of these I'm just on Google right now, but yeah, most of these Jones on Google got the optics plate with the suppressor on it. So I'm assuming they got some internal threading. Oh no, this one's threaded. Okay. Yeah, that's nice, Smoke. That's a great grab right there. Looks like the single six is a similar frame. Okay, yeah, I could see that. I'm pretty sure when I seen that single six, that's the what clicked in my head right there. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Hold on, my fault, brother. Let me check my phone percentage. Oh, we still at 20. Yeah, I plan on getting some older style revolvers in the future. Uh, I don't know exactly what I want, but a couple of them I'm just grabbing just for the cause. I just know I'm gonna want them in the collection. I definitely want me a Ruger American. That 454 is just way too nasty to me. I've been wanting one in my collection for maybe 10 years now. I just saw it on a random YouTube short, and just yeah, I fell in love with it immediately. I was just like, oh my god, I need that. That was like my main one. Buddy got the first one that came in the shop. Sheesh, oh y'all was waiting on that one, huh? That a new release, or is that something that's just kind of they just getting a fair share of stock in? My fault, my headphones died. I was if you ain't hear the last part of my question, I was asking is that a new release or is that something that just kind of came your direction? We got a couple of hours left these days. Biggest I have is the Ruger Super Blackhawk 44 with the 10-inch barrel. Oh my god, that's fire. One of my uncles had something like that. I don't think it was a 10-inch. I think it was maybe like a 7 or a 6. But Jesus, a couple of 500s and 460s. Them 460s is something I wanted to get into. 500, I wouldn't even want to do it just for the simple fact I wouldn't even be able to show the firearm its perfect respects. You know what I'm saying? Having it be shot as much as it probably would want to be. But I'm just saying that to say, yeah, I think I'm a little too small for a 500 to have its respected fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But I fired some 460 before, and it's a fucker, but nothing to where it scared me away from it. You know what I'm saying? I think it got released a month ago or so. Okay, relatively new, because I actually didn't know that existed. I would love to feel that uh pause. I would love to feel the grip though. The grip seems like that very smooth, rounded grip. That's why I like MMP for those reasons. My 2.0, it took me maybe a month to really start liking the grip because it was so small to me. It was just so different. Like every time I would shoot it, I'm just like, oh my god, I cannot get used to this. But once I got used to it, it was actually like super comfortable. Like I always say, my 2.0 is one of my favorite pistols. Like I put my 2.0 over my G series, and that's like a very solidified statement for me to make. You know what I'm saying? Holds 20 in the mag. Jesus, that's nice. Like you could do a lot with 20 shots to 22. I don't care what nobody say. I wish we had some more people in here to talk shit on that one, but yeah, I know you could do a lot with 20 shots to 22 for sure. And then I'm hearing, I still don't know if this solidified because I don't see too much content on it, but a lot of the MMP series is coming out with the FRTs and buttons and stuff, just like they do for the Glocks. Like everything I've been seeing for a Glock, I've been seeing for MMP. So that would be awesome if they did like a trigger or something that could be like a backplate accessory or something like that. Because I've seen them on the 9 millimeters, but that would be fire in the 22. But yeah, I haven't touched any of that yet. So shit, I would just love to have a pistol in my hands just to begin with. What time is it? 4:05. I think I might hold y'all for another. I think I might hold y'all for another 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, if that's cool with y'all, brothers. I don't want to hold anybody all afternoon now. Have put out some really nice stuff past couple years. Little changes made big difference. Facts. Facts. I need to get into the Shield X series. I got the 2.0 compact, but not the compact with the ports and all that. Mine is just the regular like compact model, not what they call the compact with all the accessories and all that. I think the one with all the accessories is the 2.0 C, not necessarily called the compact, but mine say compact on the slide type shit. It's a little different. I don't know how to explain it. I've had mine for a good bit of years. I think mine came out before they did a lot of these compact models like that they're doing now. But I always love Smith and Wesson. They always hold a very special place in my heart. Very solid shooters. Like I've had people that pick up my Taurus and can't necessarily feel like they could get comfortable with it, but every person I put my 2.0 in their hands at the range or just wanting to feel how it feels, shit like that, I don't think I've gotten a bad review from it. And that's ladies, all type of shit. I go shooting with my brother sometimes, and he'll bring his lady. I put the Kel-Tec, the Smith and Wesson, the 1911s, all that shit in her hands. Marvelous. Got to run. Oh yeah, Smoke. Appreciate you, my brother. Have a good day. Catch you next time. Already, my brother. Hope you have a good day yourself. Have a great afternoon. Y'all probably see me run another one a little later. You know what I'm saying? Or you know how we do. Catch each other in a couple other lives. You know. Yeah. Have a good day, my brother. Think that was the last human we had rolling in here. If somebody else in the background want to tap in, let me know. If not, I might just go ahead and call it. But you know it's always great hollering at y'all boys. Oh, yep. I knew you was the second person. Yep, it's around that time anyway. It's 4:08. We did our good little timing. Well, yep, y'all see it. Lady said call it, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Anybody else that's in the background, you know, I appreciate y'all. Y'all will see me a little later. But yeah, boys, it's been great. Um, I don't want to put a time period on it. Probably be tonight, if anything. But yeah, it's always great talking to y'all boys. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Everybody stay safe, stay strapped. You know what I'm saying? Keep a good head on your shoulders. But yeah, my boys, it's always real. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the deuces. I'll catch y'all later. It's always real talking to y'all. Learned a lot today. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all afternoon. Deuces, deuces, peace.